Welcome back to the Pineal Room. I'm your urban eco-master. Now, in the body, when the body wants to remove waste from the cell, it would move the waste into what is called the interstitial fluid. That is the fluid between two cells. Because the cells are really swimming into what is called a river. We call the interstitial fluid. Now, so the cells release their waste into the interstitial fluid. And then the interstitial fluid is cleaned by the lymphatic system. Alright? So that is at the body level. We talk about the lymphatic system very, very often when we talk about detoxification. But we must also detoxify the brain. The brain is a separate entity from the body. This is why you have a blood-brain barrier, because the system of the body must never come in contact with what is going on in the brain. So there's a barrier. And a very important structure called pericyte that is responsible for the barrier. There is also astrocyte that is responsible for the formation of these barriers. In more videos I will talk about that. But what I'm trying to say is that detoxification in the brain has never been discussed. And this is why I'm going to share this video, because it is the very first video that you will be hearing talking about detoxification in the brain. Okay? And I'm only saying this because I'm aware that during at birth, especially for black boys, they are being jabbed, and when they are being jabbed, the toxins move to the mole, the soft part of the brain, and so this part of the skull eventually harden with toxins from the jabs, right? And what this does is it creates something like a cyst inside, and so it slowly creates its inflammation throughout the brain. And these boys tend to be, display anxiety symptoms, hyperactive behavior. They come down with learning abnormalities. They also have things like mental retardation, limb formation issues. All of these things happen when you get certain toxins in the brain. Alright? But what I want to talk about is detoxification in the brain. Now, you must know the distinction between a lymphatic system that is used for detoxification in the body versus glymphatic system, which deals with detoxification in the brain. Now, the glymphatic system really deals with the removal of toxins, because you have neurotoxins in the brain, or neurotransmitters, even toxins as well, but you have neurotransmitter substances in the brain that needs to be catabolized, break down and removed, as well as other neurons and different parts of the brain that have been worn out need to be removed. How are they removed? By the glymphatic system. Now, the astrocyte plays a very important role in this process. The pericytes play a very important role in this process. And what they would normally do during the glymphatic exchange process is that the cerebrospinal fluid, as well as the interstitial fluid in the brain, will undergo that exchange for cleaning, removal of toxins, and neurotransmitter substances. Alright? So when we talk about detoxification now, we need to talk about the process of glymphatic system, the process of the glymphatic system that supports removal of toxins from the brain, such as MSG, glyphosate, ibuprofen, and thalidomide. I'm going to discuss each in subsequent video. Alright, so let's talk more about the glymphatic system versus the lymphatic system. So detoxification in the brain is predominantly carried out by the glymphatic system. All right.